The Department of Sport, Arts and Culture will today launch its Silapha Wellness Programme in the Western Cape. It's an initiative to help struggling artists with matters such as mental health, legal and financial issues. Many emerging and established artists are going through a rough patch brought about by a lack of business during the COVID-19 pandemic. The Director General of the department, Vusumuzi Mkhize, will launch the wellness programme in Rosebank in Cape Town. For more on this, we take you to our reporter Atule Joka, who is in Rosebank. Good morning to you, Atule. Great to have you on the program indeed. Talk to us what's happening there this morning.
Well, good morning to you, Mkolisi, and warm welcome to SABC News viewers. When I walked in here this morning, I saw a number of artists from your emerging artists, those who are starting out, the intermediary artists. I've also seen the familiar faces that I know from TV, the professional artists who are here as well. As you rightly pointed out in your intro, the Department of Sports, Recreation, Arts and Culture is here to try and help artists with some of those issues that are struggling with. As you rightly pointed out, that they are struggling with mental issues, sometimes financial and also legal issues. There's been a lot of a number of causes which have been attributed as the cause for this, more especially the legal aspect of it. Most artists, or many of the artists, have died as paupers or died penniless or struggling as a result of being exploited for their work. This has been attributed to the fact that the laws in South Africa are not as tough. We know that the Copyright Act and Performance Protection Act bill is underway in Parliament to try and be sorted out so that artists can benefit from their works. But I do have the Deputy Director General of the Department of Sports, Recreation, Arts and Culture, Dr. Cynthia Khumalo. Doctor, just let's start about today's program. Just elaborate to us, what is it about?
Thank you very much. This program is a continuation of a drive by the department moving from one province to the other to introduce this program to the artists. And this program is all about, we refer to it as a Silapha Wellness Programme. Silapha making reference to we are here for you, or it can be interpreted as meaning we are healing, providing healing opportunities for the artist. And it's exactly what you were pointing out in your introduction, because it creates a platform where the artists are made aware of the platforms and also made aware of the interventions that are available, where they have got emotional, psychological, mental problems, and they need to speak to someone. And the department has started this program. It started off as a pilot about 2 years ago, and the minister launched it officially in February 2021. And this is the 5th province that we are doing, where we're bringing the artists and the athletes, by the way, together and telling them more, educating more about the program and how they can be able to access the different interventions like counseling and other such free services that are available, so that they don't sit alone at home with these kind of problems.
Maybe for an artist who's listening from home, how do they access these services?
The Silapha Wellness Programme, when it started, part of the key programs that, or sub-programs that make up this program is the fact that there is a call center that is available 24 hours, 7 days a week. It's accessible throughout at night and whatever. And there's a WhatsApp number, which if you give me an opportunity, I will mention the number. But there is also a please call number that they can actually send, and there are counseling services that are available for them at that particular moment when they call.
And also the legal problems that are faced by artists, and also maybe the financial problems. As you are going to these different provinces, what sense do you get from the artist is the reason or the root cause for this problem?
It's a variety of challenges, if I can call it that our artists and our athletes are faced with. And it ranges from just a need to talk to someone. It could be financial related, as you indicate, and it could be mentally and emotionally related. So it's a range of challenges, and it simple needs some kind of intervention at that time when a person or that particular artist feels they don't know what to do, they don't know who to speak to, they don't know what kind of assistance that they could be able to acquire. So it's, you can't actually say this is one particular, it's a range, just like any human being, because we kind of forget when we talk about artists that they are also just human beings, and they have the same kind of challenges, personal and lifestyle related challenges like everybody else.
And the Copyright Performance Protection Amendment Bill, how far is it now, and how is it looking to assist artists? Both
those amendment bills are quite key in terms of assisting particularly the artists in this particular case with this challenge of royalties that we always talk about, but it's not necessarily just one focus area. It's wanting to create a conducive environment for the artists so that when they go into these contracts and sign contracts, they actually have a fallback kind in a form of legislation. So it's creating that kind of a conducive environment. In as far as where it is at this point in time, as you yourself mentioned earlier on, it's in Parliament, and it's driven by two portfolio committees. Mainly the Department of Trade and Industry and Competitiveness is the key driver, but our portfolio committee, which is the Sport, Arts and Culture Committee, has been very key. Public hearings have been done already. I think opportunity after opportunity was provided for the public to make those kind of engagements and inputs, and it's now a process that is being overseen and overlooked by the parliamentary structures.
Doctor, just before I let you go, can you give us that number for artists who are at home? Where can they seek that help?
We've got a toll-free number. It's 0800 007 088. Or, as I said earlier on, you can simply send us a please call me SMS wellness to 48445, or a WhatsApp number to 060 709 7839. And we hope that the artists and the athletes would really make use of this opportunity.
Doctor, I know the program is underway. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That is Dr. Cynthia Khumalo, Deputy Director General of Sports, Recreation, Arts and Culture, talking us about Silapha Wellness Initiative, which is, the name is two-pronged. It means we are here for the artists, and also means Silapha, meaning they are healing the pain that has been endured by the artist. The doctor also speaking to us about those two bills that are before Parliament, Copyright Amendment Act and also the Performance Protection Act, which seeks to give artists recourse so that when they are robbed by the big labels and the big companies, they do have the legislation that they can fall back on to take the matters with the courts of South Africa. And also the artists are inside here, they will be given those as assistance that they need. And also he gave out the number for artists who are at home if they need help, and also just reflecting on some of the issues that are faced by the artists, saying most of the artists are just like human beings, just like the rest of everybody. They need some people to speak to, so hence they are giving them that particular help.
Okay, Atule, just a quick one before we let you go. From the artists that you've interacted with there in the venue, because I know many of them have come out to criticize government publicly, to say that they felt that it was not involved and was not really listening to their plight as artists. How have they received this initiative?
Well, Mkolisi, we will speak to some of the artists on our next chorusing at 11 o'clock, but they said they are here to try and engage government, to also ventilate some of the grievances that they have. And obviously, it is a wide range of issues pertaining to the issues of funding, that as artists, they feel like they are not supported enough, they are not funded enough for their programs and for their initiatives. But I will let them to try and come and speak to us at around 11 o'clock. And they said this is a right platform again for them to try and ventilate some of those issues that they have with the government.